Well, hello, and thank you so much for tuning into this inaugural episode of Fumbling for Lines. We'll get on with the adventure shortly, don't you worry, but I just wanted to take a brief moment to introduce us, the podcast, and the world we will be playing in. I am Christopher Wareham. I will be your game master for this and most future adventures. And with me, I have, as I always will, some friends that have kindly, or foolishly, decided to join me on this quest. We have...
Hi, I'm Elliott Samuels.
Hi, I'm Tom Kiteley.
Hello, I'm Caitlin O'Donnell.
Hi, my name is Brooke, Camilleri, Agius.
I have brought them together to play in a world of my own creation. A world called Arla, that's spelt A-R-L-A, for anyone interested. We will somewhat loosely be using Pathfinder 1st Edition as a guide for this adventure. That may change in future, and there's a healthy dollop of homebrew chucked in, including a homebrew warlock class that I've created that's focused around sharing information and secrets and knowledge with their patron. I won't give you too much detail about Arla itself. I want to save that for the adventure, but more importantly, adventures with a larger scale that travel around a bit more. Arla consists of a few continents, most notably in this campaign, Aneurin, which is a mostly temperate continent with an expansive lake with a large mountain of ice at its centre. Who knows what's buried in there? On the east shore of the lake is the nation of Organsfell. One of its duchies, Ashvale, and more importantly its central earldom of Ashmourn, lie on the border between Silverwood and Organsmarsh. We're starting small, we're starting local, we are starting gothic. Ashmourn is quaint, paranoid, and it's a very eerie town, haunted by rumours and tales of monsters that are almost forgotten. And ever present is the looming fear of a great curse that seems subdued for now, but may rear its ugly head any day now. It is in Ashmourn where our first story, adventure, and campaign in Arla takes place. So without further ado, adventurers, let me warmly welcome you to Mourning Never Comes. We begin on Veil Day, the 13th day of the month Briari in the year 1350. Veil Days are reserved for ceremonies devoted to love and family, most notably weddings, and today is one such day for the town of Ashmourn. Dense fog grips the cold, sodden earth of the border gates of Ashmourn. Red lamps littered through the town glow through the fog as though it were a bloody vapour hanging in the morning air. A still calm, like that preceding a great storm, surrounds the town, broken only by the snapping of a twig under the feet of an elf, gingerly treading toward the town gate. Clearly a stranger to these parts, the elf pauses just long enough to catch a fleeting glimpse of what could have been the semblance of a figure skulking in the forest edge toward the town wall. Caitlin, describe the elf we see before us.
So Alaria is a younger elf, sort of just having reached full maturity in their culture. So about like a crisp 90 years old. Yeah, the elven equivalent of like 19, just gone off to uni. She is tall, very sort of willowy, with dark, like brown, almost black hair that is pulled back into a low bun in which there are quills and pens that are all stuck because she's a frantic note taker of anything that she sees, anything that she might be able to offer up to Savant to gain favour. She wears blue, which is the colour of the Scholars of Aether, which is the sect that she is from, which is far to the north and very secluded in the mountains. And she is sort of looking around very intrigued by everything she sees, but there's also this aspect where like she's looking around all these corners, maybe hoping to see someone or something. And so very like big eyes constantly scanning the world around her.
So, Did you mention her name?
Yes, Alaria.
Brilliant. Didn't catch that. So as Alaria steps towards the town, there's a pair of slightly shabby, worn wooden gates. And you notice as you look in towards the town this red mist lit by these lamps, that the pinpricks of the lamps themselves seem to be going out one by one as morning dawns. And you can just about make out in the sort of behind the gate the soft voice of someone singing out of tune. What would you like to do?
Gonna walk up to the gate and just then, hello? Hello? Someone there?
Who's out there?
Hello. My name is Alaria. I'm hoping to visit the town, if the gates are open.
A visitor?
Yes?
You're not joking?
No, quite serious.
Where have you come from?
Most recently, I've been far to the south, but I've travelled all over.
And you want to come here?
Yes, it's quite important.
Well, I ain't going to be the one to stop you. Open the gate! The gates swing open, almost magically, until you notice the two people behind the gates dragging them open. Before you is a rather typical sort of northern European looking late Saxon kind of town. A lot of wattle and daub buildings, some more permanent looking wooden structures. And then before you there is probably one nearby, and then a few dotted around on the kind of outskirts of your vision, a few sandstone, rather impressive, more late Georgian looking buildings, very grand, aristocratic seeming. And just about through the fog you can make out the silhouette of a mansion on the hill overlooking the town. There's a rather nice river that you can see run through the town. It's not a big town and it's quite sparse. There's not huge numbers of buildings right next to each other, so you can get a real sense for what the town's like, even from outside. It's dead quiet at the moment. It's probably about 5-6 in the morning, so the only people about are the guard and the gatesman, and then there's a hunched figure sort of zigzagging on the main street through the town with a long pole and a sort of cone at one end, slowly putting out each light, each of these red candles. And he is the man that is singing to himself.
I think first port of call, she's planning to stay for a while, so probably look for maybe an inn, like a tavern somewhere, like to rent a room for a little bit of time. So I'll just ask her, excuse me, might you be able to point me in the way of an inn or
He
somewhere
turns
I can
to you,
stay?
and one eye is probably 3 or 4 times the size of the other. Not biologically, just one is so hooded and closed almost permanently, and the other is sort of open and inquisitively looks at you, and he says, "What would you be asking from old Jim?"
Directions? If you have them?
You are the herald of the end of the armistice.
No? I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean.
Would you spare a copper for old Jim?
Yes, of course.
A crooked hand reaches out, palm open.
She gives him a copper.
Thank you, lads. You'll be wanting the Raven.
The Raven?
On the left, end of the road before the bridge.
Thank you so much. And she's going to move.
Beware the coming war.
The war? So I'm quite well travelled. I haven't heard any mutterings of war, not of late.
The dead have been laid to rest too long. It's high time. The old one returns. On your way. Enjoy yourself. And he turns and goes back to his business, singing to himself as he does.
She's running. She's not quite running. She is moving at a polite but swift pace away from this man. The way that someone might, if just someone weird comes up to them in the pub, and you're just like, okay, having a bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's the name of this guy again?
Old Jim.
Old Jim.
That's what he calls himself.
Old Jim.
Old Jim. So you make your way towards the inn. On your way, you cross through a market square, which it's probably the busiest place in the town at this time, with all the stall keepers and various shop owners beginning to set up and put out their produce and their products for the market that day. So there's a little bit of a bustle going on. Would Alaria like to stop by, or is she just going to power on through to the inn?
I think after having an unsettling moment by herself with him, she might want to just be around other people.
Mm-hmm.
Witnesses.
Yep.
Be around witnesses
Yep.
for a while. So yeah, I think she'll sort of wander in and out, have a little look. She's curious by nature,
Yeah.
so I think she'd want to know what's going on.
This is kind of the place to start learning about
Yeah.
what's happening. Cool. So you're in this little market square. There's probably a couple of grocers. There's some that specialise in game meats, because hunting seems to be, from your brief sort of encounter here, hunting seems to be quite a large industry here. There's a good few fishmongers, so fishing, it's on the edge of a marsh, probably also quite a decent industry. But then there's all sorts of your local artisans. There seems to be a little toy stall making wooden toys for children that's setting up. All sorts of little trinkets, and for a small town it seems to have everything, though in a lesser extent than a city might have.
I think the toys would actually really catch
Yeah.
her attention first, especially if there's anything that's sort of moving-y, the sort of more rudimentary mechanics.
There is
kind
some
of thing.
rudimentary clockwork and mechanical
that would
sort of
absolutely catch her attention
models
then.
going on. Brilliant.
So yeah, she'll have a little wander over there. And just
So you wander over there, and you'd almost think that this woman was a dwarf, because she's very stocky, almost Miss Trunchbull sort of build, but shorter, and long sort of greasy hair that's tied back in a ponytail. Looks very severe for someone selling tiny, delicate clockwork toys. And she sort of looks at you again quite intensely. There seems to be an intensity in just the stares of people in this town that you haven't seen anywhere else before. She says, "Ah, a customer! What would you wanting, dearie?"
Just having a little look. These are adorable.
Yes.
Yeah. Tell me, there seems to be a lot of things setting up right now. Is something happening today? Is there?
It's just us. We're just setting up for the market, dearie. But there is the wedding later on.
A wedding?
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. Who's getting married?
Well, just one of the local shopkeepers, Otto van der Velde, and then one of the Holly Hares is getting married.
The Holly Hares? Ooh, you sound quite excited when you said that.
The Holly Hares are known. Everyone knows the Holly Hare. Oh, bless me, are you new to the town?
Yes, just arrived.
Oh, fantastic. Perfect day to arrive.
Yeah.
First up, can I interest you in any of the trinkets?
Are there any that are cheaper?
The cheapest is probably about 5 silver,
Okay.
but they go up to 100 gold.
Okay. Not good.
You're broke.
No,
Proper uni student.
yeah, proper uni student, gap year vibes.
Roll a perception check for me.
Yeah.
First roll.
First
Let's
roll.
You've got to beat a 10.
Plus I have not. That's a 5.
5. For a moment, you think you feel something in your pocket that wasn't there before, but then it goes. No.
What are the things that are worth 5 silver then?
So there's sort of little. It's kind of the equivalent to what we would have as like the children's cars that you pull them back and then they go forward.
Yeah.
But it's like a knight on horseback.
Oh.
And as it goes forward, the legs of the horse kind of.
That's actually
drop.
very cute. I think I'll get one of those
Cool.
then.
As you reach into your coin purse, it's gone.
I'm so sorry.
It's only 5 silver, lovely.
I'm sorry, but I think I've just been robbed.
She looks around and says, "Oi, you there!" And you see a red-skinned, horned, black-haired girl running off in the other direction.
Excuse me. And Alaria's gonna take off after her.
After her?
Yeah,
Oh,
why
brilliant.
not?
Okay, fantastic. So, chases are more difficult. We're just going to do a flat constitution roll of can your stamina outlast this woman's stamina. So,
No.
flat constitution check. What did you get?
4.
4. You sort of run after her. You're out of breath. You're not used to the cold, sort of still air of the fog. And 2 turns down some alleyways.
Gone.
Nowhere to be seen.
She's like,
Roll a perception check for me.
Oh god, please.
Oh.
That's a nat 1!
What a
Dice-
start!
Okay, we are 10 minutes in and already dice jail. I got a 2, a 4, and a 1.
Getting the bad rolls out early.
Nah.
Get them out early.
New dice.
So you realise that you've lost this thief, and you've given up trying to hunt this person down, and just as you sort of turn to go back towards the market here, you listen something.
Just turn in the direction of the voice, still queasing a little bit. She's made for libraries. She doesn't run.
There's a, to your eye, short, but you're quite tall, so probably actually normal height, tiefling girl that's just sort of flicking a dagger.
My purse? Someone took my purse?
Oh, you mean this?
Yes, that's right. She's gonna try and grab it.
Throws it up and then catches it in the other hand.
Yeah, she's missing. She's fumbling. She's been traveling all night to get here. She's like, I just need my purse.
Oh, diddles. Do you want it back?
Please stop annoying me. I'd like it back very much.
But it's fun.
I've had a long day.
It's only 6.
And I've been traveling all night. So please, give me back my purse.
Roll diplomacy.
18 plus 21.
Briefly, you look up from your kind of hunched over, sort of hands on your legs. You look up and you see a kind of sympathy in her eye. And she goes, "This really all you got?"
Yes. That's it then.
She takes out 5 silver pieces, pockets it, and then chucks you the rest of the purse back.
Thank you.
Says, "You're a fun mark, but I don't prey on the needy."
I'll kind of take that as a compliment.
Wasn't meant as one, but fine.
That's fine. I need pity wherever I can get it at this point.
You're a weird little thing.
I've been told.
Where are you from?
North.
North.
Mountains.
You're always this open with random strangers.
North's pretty ambiguous.
North. Like
North.
that. Oh, right, okay. On your way.
Just gonna stuff the inside pocket.
Yeah.
In between her tits. Like that's where the purse is now. Because she's like, if someone goes for it, I'm gonna notice. I think I'll notice that. Very much like night out energy. Like everything goes in the bra.
As you do so, she just calls after you. Not safe in there either.
Noted. She's just gonna wander slowly back towards the square, catching her breath.
Do you go back to the market, or are you now going to just
Actually,
beeline to the inn?
Towards the inn to get.
You kind of need to backtrack a little bit because you don't know this place, so sort of going back onto the road that you were given directions from. But then eventually, you do manage to get to the inn.
Yeah.
But the door is locked.
She's just gonna start like whimpering softly and just knock on the door. She's like, hello? Hello? Please?
Who's behind? Oh. It's not even 10.
Early bird. I need a room.
Come back later.
I really, really need a room.
If you really need a room, you want to cross the bridge.
I was told by old Jim to come to the Raven.
That miserable git told you directions, eh?
Yes.
Oh, you made my morning, and you hear footsteps going away from the door.
I think she's just at this point gonna cut her losses and maybe find a bench just to sit on for a while and collect herself. I have also just looked because of one of the feats I have. Those perception checks were even worse.
Oh, oops.
It's fine. No, I don't
It's
think
fine.
it would have made
You
a
didn't
difference.
see anything
I
anyway.
didn't see anything anyway.
So you're just looking for sort of a bench somewhere.
Or just somewhere to sort of sit down quietly,
Yep.
just people watch at this point.
So you sort of look around this side of the river, and eventually this looks like a more high class end of town on one level. There is every time you find somewhere to sit, someone sort of immediately comes up and asks you what you're doing, kind of area. So eventually you kind of wander over the bridge and find a bench opposite an incredible, and well, most of these buildings are quite run down and dishevelled. You sit eventually opposite a building that looks like, and this is a world that bombs don't exist in, but it looks like a bomb has hit this house. There are holes in the roof, there are beams that are cracked and swinging from just rope. There's 6 or 7 different types of wood patching this building up. But it sits in this really prominent position on the waterside, and looks like it previously could have been almost sort of a stately home. And you sort of finally sit down and manage to catch your breath, take a few breaths of air. And do you just start sort of people watching? As your sort of elven rests?
Yeah.
Sort of just people watching trance.
People watching trance. I think also maybe says like a quick little prayer to Savant, more for just like, give me strength. Yeah, it's been a day.
Yeah.
It's been a time
Yeah.
recently, so I think she's just taking a moment to just like reach out to them and be like, please just give me the strength to do what you ask of me.
You are in the right place, child. Is the only thought you get as you say that.
And then she's gonna that's gonna like settle her, really. She's like, okay, whatever happens, people stealing my purse, like getting sent ever which way by weird old men, it's fine because I'm doing what they ask of me and they want of me.
Sure.
And therefore I can't be wrong.
Yeah. So you send off this quick prayer, and then as you sort of sit back and begin to trance and just watch the world move around you, you see a slightly shabby, dark-haired man approach the door to this ruined house. And raps his knuckles on the door. As I said many years before, this could have been the house of some rich family, but it sort of sits poorly maintained, and you would have guessed abandoned if you'd had to make a guess. We cut to inside the home, and a man of some age presides over a small kettle, stubbornly refusing to boil. In the corner of the room, a book falls off a shelf, and the stairs creak with a strange, not even present wind. Elliott, describe the man we see.
Okay, so his name is Solomon. He is a life oracle. He is 63 years old. Lives alone in this entire house, and he's pretty tall for his age, pretty still. But his face is just very much aged. Like, we're talking very patchy bits of hair around his entire face, like long strips of like hair dangling that he's refusing to give up on, really. Like,
his wrinkles have wrinkles.
His wrinkles have wrinkles, slightly receding hairline, spectacles as well. He's very despite his large, quite tall stature, he's very meticulous with things and very slow with things. And in terms of the way he dresses, it's very it's not current. It's not very current at all whatsoever. He's dressed in his night robes at the moment, so think of like quite Victorian.
I'm getting Ebenezer Scrooge
Yes,
in A Christmas Carol
think
vibes.
Ebenezer Scrooge in A Christmas Carol. That is
The Muppets
closest
one,
description you
obviously.
get. D&D version. Yeah, that's pretty much him. Think any old man.
Mm-hmm.
Your classic old man.
So yeah, you're stood over this little sort of
Yes.
single It's like everything in your house is like I've got the smaller loaf of bread because it's meant only for one person. I've got the smaller kettle because it's meant
He's
for only one
saving money.
person.
Yes.
Very frugal
Very
and
frugally living, but
Um,
he's got everything he needs. He's had a very good. He comes from quite a wealthy background, and so he's had everything. But now living alone in the current circumstances, he's living quite frugally.
So there's another rap of knocks on the door, followed by Mr. Werefeld.
Yeah, he's quite reluctant to answer. Yes.
Excuse me, Mr. Werefeld.
Coming. And
He sort of knocks on the door one more time, and the door begins to swing open as he realises it wasn't locked to begin with.
I'm here now. What is it you need?
Do you turn to face the man, or are you sort of
he's
stubbornly facing away?
He's facing away. He's getting on with
Yeah.
the things that he's doing.
So the man, you hear him step onto the wooden boards of the floor.
He's mine. Never mind.
I wanted to ask if you would do a reading for me.
Reading. What time is it?
It's about 8:30, 9.
Sure, yes. Come on, take your shoes off, will you, please, when you come in.
He takes his... You can hear him taking his shoes off. The coat stand falls over.
Oh.
He sort of looks and
Don't mind it.
slightly confused.
No, come on in. Shut the door behind you, please.
The door creaks shut. The door creaks shut, and at the same time, a door upstairs slams shut.
He looks up and just says,
It's fine.
You don't recall this house having an upstairs.
It's fine. Come on in. Take a seat. Take a seat.
He sort of sits.
Not there, please.
He stands.
Where I'm pointing.
He moves to the chair that you're pointing at and
Thank you.
gingerly sits down as if you're about to play musical chairs with him.
Sit down, please.
Do you now look at him?
Yes,
Is it-
I look at
This is the face of someone you know from the town.
Okay.
This is Otto van der Velle. This is the man who's about to be getting married.
making a note.
So, I hear you're getting married.
I hear you're getting married. A voice echoes from somewhere within the house.
Yes, no?
Yes, yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
He gingerly moves over to shake his hand.
Well done.
He reaches out to shake your hand, and you almost feel like it's going to come off when you take it back.
What sort of reading are you looking for? I have 3 sets of readings, depending on how much you're willing to spend. You can go for a simple one, like candlelight and all, or if you're willing to pay a bit more, I could use the bones and charms and soft chants to really channel the energy. Or if you want the full package, then it would take me hours to prep, so please don't ask for that. So one or the other, please.
Well, I heard that when you were younger,
Yes.
people about to wed would come seeking a reading for the sort of getting a sense of how the marriage would be, and I was wondering if I could get one for mine.
Right, so you want the bones and the charms.
If that's
Then,
what you did for
yes.
them, then yes.
5 silver, will that do?
Yes, that would be perfect, yes.
Brilliant. Just set it on the counter over there and
He takes out
make yourself comfortable.
he takes out a few silver coins and places them on the table in front of you.
Actually, keep them on hand. Just put them back in your pocket.
Yes.
I see things just going south if we leave things on the side.
Oh. Has the reading already started?
No. It's just precautions.
There's another slam from upstairs.
I'll be right back.
Would you mind me asking,
Yes.
what is the noise?
The noise.
Yes.
The noise is... The noise I have guests. Let's just leave it at that.
Right.
Yes. Very mischievous guests.
You know what they say about you?
About me.
That you're mad.
Right.
Is that true?
Is that true? Well, my dear, but you must be as mad as I am.
The kettle begins to boil.
You've come knocking at my door asking for a reading and you tell me I'm mad.
Just what people say.
Just what people
I'm
say.
a big fan of mad people. I study the occult. That's all I...
You're not studying me, are you?
No?
No.
Unless you...
No.
Okay.
Do you want a cup of tea? I hear the kettle boiling.
No, it's not. You look over and the stove isn't even on.
Would you like a cup of tea? I can boil it.
No, thank you.
Good. Couldn't get the blasted to work anyway. I will. Will give me a few minutes, and I'll gather the things and make yourself as comfortable as possible. Then I'll be right back.
Thank you, sir.
And he walks off into. He opens one of the doors and he walks off and shuts the door behind him.
Yeah.
Leaving this guy in the other room.
Yeah.
And he hears the clattering of a few things, and the noise is still from upstairs. And then eventually he comes back out with.
Was there a mirror in the room that you went into?
That I've just gone into
Yeah.
now. There is one that I've just gone into just now.
You catch a glimpse of your reflection in the corner of your eye. It's only in your peripheral vision, but something draws your attention to it in a way that you don't specifically notice anything. You simply notice that the reflection is not what you would expect to have seen in your peripheral vision.
Okay. Can I look back at the mirror?
Yep. You turn around, and as you bring your head into focus, you notice that the mirror is not reflecting you bringing your head round to look at it, but just you standing in the mirror, looking straight forward.
I feel like this is a regular thing. I'm not too surprised by this, but I still acknowledge it and say,
You're not going to be acting out tonight, are you? Not again.
That's up to you, Solomon.
And then he just carries on gathering his things.
Yeah.
Leaving.
As you leave the room, it just says, no more lies. And then the door shuts behind the mirror.
Right, are we ready?
Yes? Is there anything I need to be doing, have done?
No, let me, I'll set things up and I'll ask you a few questions before we begin.
Okay.
And so he just sets the bones and charms and sort of like assortment and all that stuff, and draws the curtains and all that stuff, and then he's just sitting down. And
He says, right, so you're here for...
A reading of the prospects of my marriage.
prospect of your marriage.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Give me your hand. Just the one.
Reaches out a single hand.
Thank you. And with Solomon's other hand, he just lights the nearby candle.
The candle refuses to light.
Tries again.
Tries again. Nope.
Right, we'll do this free hand.
And he just breathes.
Yeah? A smoke rises from the match that you were using to try and light the candle. And it sort of... You can see the smoke go into your nostrils. And it goes up through your sinuses. And then the smoke covers your irises. And it looks for a second like you probably already have the early signs of cataracts. But it looks like you've got the biggest cataracts that anyone's ever had. And one would think you were blind in that kind of cloudy-eyed sort of way.
Is this... can he see this, or is it just my kind of just...
No, he's watching
he's
as
seen it.
this
Okay.
happens.
Cool.
Give me a... Actually, no, what are you focusing on in doing this reading? Are you focusing on trying to form a connection with Otto, or are you focusing on the knuckle bones and the trinkets that you're trying to use to make this reading?
So the trinkets and the bones are merely just props.
Mm-hmm.
They really just don't mean anything.
So you're trying to focus, if anything, on that connection.
Yeah, I'm trying to focus on just the Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
Specifically,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
just him as a person.
Yeah.
And just read
So-
into his life until now.
Give me a spellcraft check.
Okay. Don't let me down, baby. 16 plus 23.
23! It has been many winters since your mind was truly open to this kind of depth. For you, like, true visions have been very few and far between, and you've had the need to fill in the gaps for yourself. And, let's not muddy the term, make shit up. This time, you reach out to Otto and to this connection and to him as a person, to the marriage, to the future, and a darkness just swirls around. And you see... You know how when you normally close your eyes, there's like little bits of colour and
Yeah.
starbursts,
Yes,
and
yes.
there's none of that. It's just an inky, deep blackness. And then a tornado of fire. Just a swirling cloud of fire surrounding the silhouette of a house. Swirling within this image, it changes to a marshy battlefield, littered with corpses that are so far decayed that this must be a battle from long, long ago. Swirls again, and in the water appears the reflection of a pack of wolves staring down into the watery depths, and the world revolves upwards into a den of wolves. The world spins again, and you're suddenly around a cauldron, surrounded by fungi and spores and blood, with crooked limbs tending to the cauldron. Over all of this cacophony of sights and feelings, you hear a voice. I speak to you now, Solomon the liar. A great plague is once more looming over Ashmourn, and you will play a part in it for good or ill. I would grant you the tools to find the answers you seek, but for a price. Too long have you cheated and lied for selfishness and a pride of a legacy long lost. I therefore forbid you to lie, where a truth may be told. Remember, Solomon, to lie to yourself is the greatest lie you can tell. Your word is my bond. And the vision fades with a collage of faces. Some you recognise, some are completely new. There's the face of poor Jim, of Otto, of Melisandre Hollyhair, the woman getting married. There's a woman with raven black hair and pale skin, a young tiefling girl, a red-headed elf, a young man, a young elf, and a young half-orc. All flash before your eyes. And then the vision fades.
Have I felt any sort of pain at all from this experience? Even just
nothing but your own emotional response to the vision you were having.
Okay.
The vision itself was not strenuous.
Okay.
The contents may have been, but the act of the vision itself was almost a kind of blissful lack of anything.
Okay. I think Otto comes out of this in cold sweat, and he lets go. Lets his hand go, and then is just getting his bearings again in the room, leaning on a lot of the furniture, and it's just leaving an uncomfortable amount of silence.
Yeah. Otto is just sat staring into you with anticipation and expectation. He's trying to read positive, negative off your face.
And Otto turns to look and then says,
Do you love her?
Yeah, yes.
I would say you know what to do.
Sorry, what? And as he questions you, you feel a pain of a needle jabbing into your ribs, but there's nothing there.
He's checking it for just anything.
Nope, no mark.
I would get a second opinion, but in all honesty, I don't see things panning out personally. But
Can you just tell me what you saw?
what I saw is something you will not ever be able to comprehend. I'm saving you from that.
Was it that bad?
It is the worst thing you could have ever imagined come to life.
Because of a wedding?
It's as you said, I'm mad.
Another pain. Jabbing you in the ribs. You hear a voice in your head. You're not mad, Solomon.
Enjoy your wedding.
Yes, sir.
And
Are you sure? Forgive my impertinence. Are you sure what you saw was related to the wedding?
I know what I saw. No need for the money. Keep it. Keep it.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
You don't need to thank me. You see yourself out, please. And again, congratulations.
Good day, sir.
Good day.
And please, if you wish, come to the reception.
Congratulations.
Good day. He nods and leaves the house. And as we leave the house, time seems to have passed. It was a lot longer, this vision, than it seemed. The shadows have shortened, and it's now closer to noon than it was to the morning. And the town is coming to life in a way that it's clear even to those that haven't spent much time here that it hasn't in years. There's a bustle, there's an actual ambience for once, which there never is. It seems like this particular wedding is not just a run-of-the-mill wedding. It's something special to the people getting married, but also to the town itself. Like the end of some grief. It's that awakening for having said goodbye to those you've lost, and now is the time for something new to arrive. Now is the time for a wedding. And it seems like, yes, this wedding it's like a celebrity wedding. It's extended beyond the people that know the couple personally. Everyone is invited to the reception. It's the whole town's affair. The crowd has begun to start gathering outside of Candela Hall, which is the home of Charles von Strauss, one of the 3 barons that rule the town. And as we sort of make our way towards Candela Hall, 2 figures skulk towards the crowd. A tiefling girl, who we've seen before, and a young man. The tiefling girl turns to the man and says, "Marks in the crowd a pickpocket change. No, that fucking house is where the proper bag is. Or is our little Annie too chicken to take on the big scary Baron?"
Too chicken or sticking to the plan, Winnie?
Tom, describe the man we see.
Aneurin Doyle is a young human man. He is around 6 feet tall, quite athletic but quite slim as well. He wears your typical kind of rogue garb. He's in light leather, some flowy bits, blacks, purples, reds. He has middle kind of length hair that's kind of swept in a mid part with these strange white streaks that kind of rend through the jet black of the rest of it, and he has these striking green eyes and a vertical scar on the right side of his lips.
Fantastic. The girl turns back and says, "Look, we need the big scores, and that isn't the people that are going to be at this wedding."
You say that as though this isn't a holly hair wedding, Gwyn.
But look at the fucking house,
I know about the fucking house, Win, but that's not what we're here to do, yeah?
You're just gonna sit taking orders from some lardy man.
Win, I don't like taking orders, but if it means that we don't get hurt, do you think that the things inside the house aren't going to be guarded? Do you think Charles is that much of an idiot?
They'll all be out guarding the wedding. No one's going to be thinking people are just going to go into the house.
Win, please try. try to stick to the plan.
When have our plans ever actually worked? They always go off the rails.
Because
And we
you
always
always
improvise.
derail them.
Look, if you're not going to come into the house with me, I'll just go into the house.
Win.
It's fine. I can take care of myself. Let's not forget who mentored who into the Thieves Guild.
Yes, he did. Can you just promise me one thing, please? If you're gonna do this again, can you please just not raise any alarms, or more than anything else, just please don't get yourself hurt. I'm not dragging you to another cleric because
Another
of something
cleric
you did.
or the same cleric?
You're very pedantic.
Be at it though.
Just don't get hurt, you fucking idiot.
The tiefling girl separates as you go deeper into the crowd. There's people everywhere. What would you like to do?
Can I have a look around to see who's wearing the most kind of opulent
Ooh.
or rich-looking
Mhm.
attire?
Let's go for a perception check.
Good perception check. That is going to be a 17.
17. Everyone's wearing their best. So immediately you're looking around and you see some people are wearing rich looking garb, but you can tell they've rented it, or you can tell that this is the first time it's been worn. And you're sort of scanning through this crowd of people that are all wearing, as I say, they're all wearing the best that they could afford or have. And then you sort of clock someone in a long green velvet coat. But it has the signs around the buttons and the buttonholes that it's been done and undone many times. This is someone for whom they wear this frequently. This is someone rich.
I'm going to slowly kind of peruse my way over, and I'm going to tap this person on the shoulder and go, "Hi."
He looks at you and sort of is taken aback by this sort of imposing black leather that you're wearing.
Oh, sorry, it's, this is just the best thing I have to wear. I know it's a bit weird.
Really?
I just
Armour to a wedding?
Is that what it is? I don't really.
Leather, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I believe it's that.
Oh,
Is leather armour?
Well, looks like. Are you one of the folks out at the hunting lodge?
It's my father's, yeah.
Ah. Well, it looks quite good, actually.
Oh, thank you very much. I just wanted to come up and say that I really love what you're wearing today. I think you really stand
Oh,
out.
this whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it makes you look very handsome, sir. And
Thank you very
as
much.
I'm saying that, I'm going to reach a hand into his kind of side pocket that I can see kind of has kind of a gold chain coming out of it, and I'm going to kind of dip my hand in.
So roll me a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. That's going to be 22.
22. Let's see what his perception's like. You put a hand on his shoulder and sort of bring him in, complimenting him, flattering him. He is clearly not infatuated with you, but he is enthralled by what you're saying to him.
Yeah.
So you can unhook the pocket watch, take the chain, and put it in your pocket. No sign of even a glimpse of a notice from him.
Sir, honestly, if you don't get some kind of... I don't know if they're doing an award for the best dressed or something, but I think you should win it, honestly. If I could wear that every day, I would.
Huh, well, thank you so much, sir. What's your name?
My name's Simon.
Simon. I'm sure to look out for you.
Thank you very much.
Silas Locke.
Silas Locke. Nice to meet you, sir. Hopefully I'll see you around.
Thank you, sir.
Enjoy the rest of the day. And as I turn around and I walk through the crowd, I go, sucker.
Fantastic. Any other marks you want to steal from? Any other acting?
I think I'm going to see if I can spot any members of the Holly Hair family.
Ooh, okay. Give me knowledge local if you would have it. If not, I will choose something else.
I do indeed. That's going to be a 13.
13. You haven't spent much time in the public in this town, let us say. So you know them by description and by reputation. You wouldn't necessarily know Kira Hollyhair from looking at her.
Yeah.
You'd know that the Hollyhairs are known for their silver hair and their unnatural, youthful good looks.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a Hollyhair wedding. You can guess they're going to be somewhere toward the front of the crowd.
Mm-hmm.
So you sort of make your way through the crowd, keeping an eye out. And eventually you notice a woman sat down in a chair, looks about late 50s, maybe early 60s, with silver hair in one thick braid that goes down to her waist, and then down, and then down, and it drags along the floor and is about 2 feet behind her on the floor. Gorgeous flowing hair. And she's sat sort of commanding people putting up bunting and decorations and flowers around the grandstand where the ceremony will take place. You suspect this is a Hollyhair.
Is there a space next to her?
Yeah, there's a chair next to her.
I'm going to approach. I say, may I?
Of course, dearie.
Oh, thank you very much. Sit next to her. Beautiful wedding.
It hasn't started yet.
I mean, the aesthetics.
Oh, yes.
Quite good.
Well, all grown in the town, of course.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Helps owning an apothecary with getting flowers and the like.
Yeah. I must say, I would never have suspected a Hollyhair to end up marrying a simple market trader.
Why ever not?
It's just not something that really happens around here, is it?
My late husband was a simple market trader.
Was he now?
Yes.
Do you, excuse me for sounding ignorant, miss, but who is your late husband?
Fandrin.
Oh,
He was a florist.
yes.
That's
That made really
the flowers are for him.
Yeah, brilliant arrangements. I do remember those. I do remember those quite well. I remember a really good rose arrangement he made with red and black roses. I don't know where he got black roses from, but they're really quite
Roll a
beautiful.
bluff check.
That's going to be 18.
Whew. She puts a hand on your knee
Mm-hmm.
and turns and looks at you, and there's a kindness in the eyes,
Mm-hmm.
but there's also layers down a severity.
Mm-hmm.
She says, "But dear, you don't look old enough to remember my late husband. He died 30 years ago."
I'm very youthful in the face. I've been told it's one of my many blessings.
Ah, like the Hollyhair women, I suppose.
Ah, yes, as the legend states.
You know, you could be a descendant of my old Hollyhair ancestors.
Oh, if only I were that lucky, miss. If only I were that lucky.
Who is your father?
He was a fisherman. Died when I was very young. I barely knew him.
Out on the marshes.
Yeah.
Happened a lot in their day.
Yeah, it did. It did, yeah.
You know what they used to call it?
What?
They used to call those that went out onto the marsh and didn't come back, they called it the curse of Ashmourn.
Did they?
Yeah.
I've heard that banded around a bit, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know what to
But today's a happy day.
Yeah, exactly. So, I was just wondering. I'm always working for my father's old stand, and I was just wondering. I've heard so much about your family, the Hollyhairs, and how, as you say, youthful and beautiful you are, and I thought you might have been a Hollyhair because you have this amazing silver hair, and
You know how old I am?
ooh, is this? Are you going to make me guess?
Oh, go
Are you
on.
going to make me guess? Okay. I don't want to be too generous.
She smiles broadly
Yeah.
as she's
I
answering.
would say you're going to be 47?
I'm 160.
No! You're lying, miss, you're lying. You're lying.
I'm not Kira Hollyhair.
You're over 100 years old.
God's willing, yeah.
I would never have believed that. So can you point out a few other how old are the other holly hairs?
Well, so the holly hairs, typically, regardless of our number of children, there's only ever been one woman per generation.
Oh wow! What? Do you mind me asking? Why?
We don't know why. There might not be a reason. Just a pattern that we've noticed over the generations.
Okay.
So, I am Kira. I am Melisandre's grandmother. Yeah, grandmother. I sometimes forget, dearie. Then my daughter Katerina over there.
Oh yeah.
She will be turning, bear with me, 77 in the spring.
No.
You
She looks like she's still-
turn and see a woman that looks barely 30. And then Melisandre, she's up in the house getting ready. The bride to be, you know her.
They're all still in the house.
Oh, Melis, yeah.
Isn't the wedding supposed to start soon? I would have thought.
Oh no, the ceremony won't be till dusk.
Till dusk.
Yes, it's an evening wedding.
Interesting. That's not what I heard. I thought this was going to be an all-day affair.
Yes, there's a sort of gathering all day, sort of warming up to the wedding for the crowds, and then we'll have the ceremony in the evening, and then there's a big banquety dinner in the evening, and we'll go on late into the night, possibly the morning for you younger folks.
and perhaps you yourself. I hope you join us.
I may skulk off later if the tiredness gets the better of me.
Oh, I don't blame you. It's a quite full-on day, isn't it? Thank you, Katerina.
Kira.
Katerina's
my daughter.
Your daughter.
Yeah.
So sorry. You just look so alike. even at over 100, which is insane.
There's something of my mother in you.
Of your mother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's your mother, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, my mother, Kiva.
Kiva
Hollyhair. But she had your eyes.
Yeah.
That might be my old dwindling vision.
Maybe. Enjoy the rest of the day. I'll definitely see you later. Anyway.
Fantastic.
I'm just going to go and mingle a bit. If that's okay.
Absolutely. You enjoy yourself.
Fantastic. Right. He thinks about, as he's leaving, kind of slipping a hand into a pocket or a crevice to try and get some jewellery, but he decides at the last minute, no, I'm going to leave it.
Cool. Do you do any more mingling, or are you going to skulk away?
I think he's going to skulk. I'm going to skulk into the crowd.
Cool.
And kind of bide some more time.
Yep.
After learning that this is going to be a longer affair than I thought.
Are you going to do any of your other responsibilities, gathering information for your masters?
I think while I'm skulking, I'm keeping an ear out, trying to see if I can find any new dirt.
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
Oh, that's a natural one.
Natural 1.
Oh dear.
You're sort of making your way through the crowd, trying to listen in on fragments of conversations where you can, seeing if there's anything that piques your interest. You're sort of zigzagging through crowds, trying to both remain inconspicuous, but also in a way that you can go to different groups of people. And eventually You're sort of listening in, paying more attention to your ears than your eyes, and you just trip and fall flat on your face. You hear, "Got ya!"
I turn to see who it is.
It's Fia, the red-headed elf.
Oh, good one. Good one, Fia. Can you give me a hand, please?
Yeah.
Or don't,
She
if you don't want
reaches out
to.
a hand.
Okay.
As you grab it, she pulls it away.
Fantastic. And he gets up. So, was I that easy to spot?
Like a sore thumb.
Oh, is it that bad?
Mm-hmm. You're wearing bloody leather.
No, I was telling one of the old money that this was my father's, and it was the best thing
Your
I had
father's?
to wear.
That was the best your father had to wear.
Yeah, I
Your
believed it. Look, I even got me this, and I whip out the pocket watch and I give it a little twirl.
Ah, nice brass pocket watch.
Thank you. Wait a minute, that wasn't a compliment, was it?
No.
I'm being a fool. Aren't I?
Yeah. You thought that was gold, didn't you?
It sparkles. Listen, do you know if anyone here would be a particularly bountiful find?
My mum and dad.
That aren't directly related to you, because I would feel frankly quite bad.
Okay,
Doing
the
that.
guy who owns the house that we're currently in the grounds of, Charles. Uncle Charlie.
Charles is in the house.
Yeah. Then go in the house.
We were told specifically not to go in the house, although of course guess where Morwin has gone.
Yep. We know what head she has on her shoulders.
We certainly do. So you're telling me that there's no one here that is going to be a big score?
Apart from the couple. Oh, Richter might be around.
Richter's coming.
Yeah, of course he's coming. Brother's grounds. His childhood love is getting married. Of course he's going to be there.
God, how miserable.
I imagine Ludwig will make an appearance at some point.
They're all going to be.
Yep. It's going to be so much fun.
You have a really strange idea of fun, you know that?
Yeah. You're going to be squirming in your little boots, aren't you? Your leather boots.
Nice to see you, Fia. I should probably get back to work.
See you later.
See ya.
She pushes you back in the dirt.
And to himself, he's like, why do I let her do that to me? Why do you let her do that to you, Aneurin?
And as you're lying in the dirt, you catch a glimpse of a window above you, bay window in the house. Then a woman stroking and combing long silver hair sits in the window. We go into the window, and Melisandre Hollyhair is preparing for the wedding. Golden hour has just begun to approach, and it bounces off the sides of the sandstone walls of Candela Hall. Mel looks out over the crowds, wearing a white corset and petticoat, with a wedding dress hanging from the door. Ahanu, darling, could you pass me a pin? Brooke, would you describe Ahanu for us?
Ahanu, yes I can. So Ahanu is a half orc, half human, half orc. She has green skin, but she does have patches of white skin coming through. She also has two different coloured eyes. So she has an orc eye, which is black, and it's all black, but the pupil is like a bright sort of red orange, very, very fiery. And then her other eye is piercing blue, white piercing blue, so very much an orc eye and a human eye. She has reddish hair, reddish brown hair. Some of it is shaved. She's got like the really cool like half shaven thing going on, very wavy, and she has like two little plaits going down as well. She's a lot shorter than the characters that we've met so far. In comparison. About 5'6", let's go with that. She's around like 17, maybe a little bit older. She looks older anyway. She's very, very like sort of athletic, very muscly, very strong, and she has the typical sort of orc teeth, bottom teeth coming tusks coming out, but one's like chipped. I don't know what her voice is going to be, so
let's see.
Let's see. It might change over.
I did mine on the fly.
So that's good.
Improv.
Fumbling for lines, actor.
Hey. Roll credits.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I don't know what she's wearing, because what is the traditional wearing for a wedding? Or this wedding?
Well, I mean, so you're a bridesmaid at this wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler alert. I think whatever Ahanu would be comfortable with. I think both Melisandre and Otto, while they are concerned with tradition and like the idea of like that comfortable tradition of a wedding, neither of them would impose that tradition to the point of making you uncomfortable, or at least any more uncomfortable than you're already going to be today. Right. And so I think they would have left a lot of it up to you as to like, would you want to wear just some comfortable clothes? Would you want to wear something a little bit fancier? Like, do you want to be a bit more centre of attention, or actually do you want to wear something that you can slip away a little bit and hide in the crowd somewhat?
She definitely would want to slip away a bit. I think, are there other bridesmaids?
No.
Oh.
It's just going to be you.
Fun. She'll probably just stick to her usual then, like her normal clothes. Like maybe she tries dyeing her, what she usually wears is sort of like a studded leather, like we're saying like reds, earthy tones are very much her colour, with some fur as well. So she'll probably wear, maybe change whatever the colour scheme is.
Bleach the fur a little bit so it's a bit
fancy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's not too on show, but she doesn't want to feel like so casual that she's not honouring the wedding at all.
Yeah.
But because she knows she's going to feel uncomfortable anyway, because all the attention's going to be on her with her two very human parents getting married, having a half-orc child. It's like, yeah.
So Mel has just asked you to hand her a pin. Do you take her a pin?
Absolutely.
Cool. She says, "Thank you, darling." Nervous?
I forgot. Because I'm thinking something quite gruffly, so yeah, just a little, yeah.
It'll be alright.
Yeah, no, I know it will, yeah, it's fine.
Cool. Well, do you want to help me do my hair?
Well, I can try. You know what my skills are like.
Can you try doing like a sweep like you've got?
Yeah. She literally just like puts her hands like in her hair and just goes flip. Perfect.
Mel is so kind and compassionate. She grabs her hand mirror and looks at it and goes, "It looks lovely. Maybe a braid for today." Should we do a braid?
Oh, yeah. No, I agree, absolutely. She's a little bit disheartened, but she's like, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah?
Let's do that.
Can you hold it while I do it?
Now that I definitely can.
And you, as much as she can and as much as you can help, you do her hair together. And you have a sort of slight conversation and all that, and some time passes, and then there's a on the door.
I'll go see who that is.
You open the door and Otto's there, your dad.
She opens it wider, not realising, so she quickly shuts it again. As in like, so it's just a crack so Otto can't really see.
Yeah. Hey,
what are you doing here? It's bad luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna cover my eyes. Yeah, it's fine.
Well, no, walking backwards, just in case.
Okay. He keeps his eyes shut and walks in backwards.
Just follow the sound
of
my voice.
He stumbles over a shoebox that's on the floor,
Oh,
And
I've got you.
Mel? She responds, oh, sorry, you're not meant to see. No, I'm covering my eyes and I've walked in backwards. Why have I walked in backwards?
I don't know, it just seemed like a good idea.
Okay. The Redwoods wanted me to give you this, and he sort of awkwardly reaches behind himself, and he's got a white rose in his hand that's been cut to fit into hair.
I take him and pass it to the Thunder.
He says, oh, it's beautiful. Oh, thank them from me. He says, yeah. I love you. She says, oh, I love you too. Can't wait. He says,
Two different.
and he turns back to you and says, can we go to the door quickly? He's looking at you, but with his eyes shut.
Oh, me? No, yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay. And you close the door behind you. He says, are you nervous?
What?
Has everyone been asking you that? Sorry.
Yeah, but it's alright. It's to be expected.
Okay. Because I know this isn't.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Like, as long as you and Mo are happy, I'm happy. It's fine.
Yeah. Just remember to breathe. And, don't go burning the place down if someone looks at you funny, okay?
Is that a half-orc joke?
Sorry.
That's racist.
Look. Yeah, fair.
I thought you were better than that. I'm kidding. Sorry, nerves.
Yeah, I know. Got something for you too. And he hands you a less well clipped and with a few petals missing marigold. Beautiful orange flower that's for your hair. If you don't want to wear it, you don't have to. I just thought it would go with your clothes.
No, I do. Can you put it in for me?
Yeah. He sort of holds you by the cheek and then puts it in your hair.
She feels like, I think she's welling up like a little bit in her orc eye.
Only the orc eye.
Only the orc eye.
He gives you a quick kiss on the forehead and says, you got this. See you down there. And then he goes down the stairs.
She doesn't realise she's actually been holding her breath this entire time,
Mhm.
and when he goes down, she's like, right, let's do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You go back into the room, and in the time you've been out, Mel has changed into her dress. It's white with silver lace, and it flows effortlessly. Like, you'd think, again, like similar to the house earlier, almost there was a breeze in the room holding the train up, because it just sort of floats on air. And she says, do I look alright?
Yeah, well, this is slightly awkward. I was going to wear the same thing.
Honey.
I'm joking. You honestly look amazing.
Thank you.
I'm honestly so happy for you. And I'm so happy that you're marrying my dad.
She sort of starts welling up herself. She says, stop. Haven't even got to the big bit yet. And she reaches out her hand and says, lead the way.
She just sort of nods and just takes the other hand, smiling.
And you leave, and you go out to the crowd. Dusk has just arrived. And the golden hour has set. And the moon is just beginning to peek up over the horizon. It's quite a cloudy evening. The fog has obviously long cleared, but the red lights that were seen in the morning have started to come back on. And so there's this sort of beautiful red glow mixing with silvery wisps of high clouds lit by the moon. Where is Solomon during this period? Does Solomon go to the wedding?
Solomon does go to yes, he is there in his finest garms.
And what is Solomon's finest garms?
It's the green over. You've all seen it. It's the green overall coat. It's like green overall coat, some dark green hues and stuff. Evoking a lot of like nature and stuff and decay. And beneath the coat's high collar shirt, dark blue sleeves, like some warding cloth as well. Trousers again, dark stitch. It's very practical. It's not like he's worn it enough to the point where it's loosened.
It does everything he'd want it to do.
Like he can move his arms.
Yeah.
It's not very restricting. But he has like some underlying charms and stuff on hand. Again, he's very cautious, and his hair's twisted for the occasion, and his bald spots slightly combed over. Spectacles.
But he makes
polished.
an appearance. How special. So are you just sort of mingling in the crowd? Are you sort of staying to one side? Whereabouts are you positioning yourself?
So Solomon also thought this wedding was going to be during the daytime. So he had like finished a conversation and finally.
Oh no!
All day. Right. I was hoping to come for the food. I figured the banquet would be going on right now, and I guess the fish was really good. We've got plenty of fishmongers coming in, so I suppose I'll mingle.
So he's been mingling for I say mingling. He spoke to old Jim. He sat
What a conversation!
He sat with old Jim because no one else would sit with old Jim.
And then Jim had to go and light the lamps.
And Jim had to go and light the lamps.
That true introvert horror of realising that the social function is longer than you thought, and the one person you know is gone.
But like when old Jim goes up to light the lamp, Solomon's slightly relieved. He's like, God, this is weird. And he gets up and he's just walking around as well, taking in like the aesthetic of it, because the whole thing's changed now that the moon's out.
The first time you catch a glimpse of the moon having started to rise.
Yes.
It's quicker than last time. The in and out is much faster, but there's another vision. A crown of raven feathers adorning a black-haired head. Behind it, a great fire with drops of blood mingling with a silvery liquid metal. And then it comes back in the present.
So I like to think that since yesterday, and after having the vision, them leaving, and hearing this voice that so frequently like pops into his head whenever he like doesn't say the truth in its entirety. He's been trying to converse with it a lot. So he said,
So are you going to tell me what's happening now, or no?
Silence.
Silence, right. Okay, well, I suppose I'll just walk around.
And he's been taking notes on what he's seeing.
Yeah.
So he has like a little like logbook that he whips out from the tunic.
Yeah.
And he scribbles it. It's on attached to a chain as well, so he just can't drop it. He scribbles in with like scrawlings and then just like puts it back. But he's
You feel a tugging at your robe.
turned towards the is it behind me?
Yeah, it's tugging at the back, the bottom of the back of your robe.
The bottom. He turns around.
There's nothing there. There's an orange on the floor, but that's it.
Peeled or unpeeled?
This is important.
I mean, unpeeled.
Unpeeled.
But yeah.
He picks it up.
As you like grasp the orange,
Yeah.
you hear a very faint, but then you sort of think nothing more of it.
He puts it in his pocket. Carries on walking.
You carry on sort of walking. Roll a perception check. And Tom, could you roll a sleight of hand check?
I'm perception.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Solomon.
Hey!
13.
13, Tom?
21.
21.
Oh, no.
A few minutes go by and you sort of notice that big orange isn't there anymore. And Tom, you reach into a stranger's pockets and just pull out what you think is a coin purse, and you're holding an orange.
Peeled orange.
Okay. I check if it's clean.
Yeah.
I start eating the orange.
As you like take a segment, you hear
I immediately put it back, like,
In my pocket.
and then I'm going to put it back in Solomon's pocket.
roll sleight of hand, roll perception.
See, when you said
Who's
that
that?
you went for a coin purse and you got the orange, has anyone here seen Paddington 3?
No.
Oh, I was going to make a joke, but
Two.
I can't. Because no
So
spoilers
we
for
got
Paddington.
2. Oh, 4 technically.
4. You slip it back in, none the wiser.
And as I do, I put it back in, and as I turn away, I go, oh, no wonder they call him a crazy man. He's a crazy, freaky man.
There's so many euphemisms in that moment. And I had a going, that's what she said.
The old pocket orange straight.
Great way to throw off thieves. Don't carry money,
Carry
have an orange.
An orange that screams when you try to eat it.
Healthy. So I'm probably going to head towards like quite any and all old figures that I can see.
Yeah, fair.
Mostly because like I'm more likely to know them and have some sort of like relationship with them prior, and they're well older than me. So I'm going to head to the nearest grey-haired.
There is a kind of like corner where people that have also been standing up for much longer than they were prepared for and wanted to have found a group of chairs and are kind of like sitting down, like nursing drinks and just sort of resting their legs.
Okay. I'm going to go over and I'm going to say,
Well, get up, I'm old.
There's many spare chairs.
Get up. Get up, please.
Someone get up for him. He'll only insist.
No, you specifically. Not others, you. Get up, please.
Okay. You could just sit there.
The longer we talk. Get up!
Fine. And a man that's probably about 10 years older than you gets up and sort of pushes himself up from his chair and then sits in the one next to it.
just sit down.
He doesn't sit down, or he does.
Oh, does he? Did he move from the chair?
No, he got up and sat down.
Oh, he got up. I sit in his spare seat.
Okay.
Enjoying the wedding?
Hasn't properly started yet.
Oh, no, it hasn't started. Are you enjoying everything up until now?
Yes?
Yes, it's very beautiful. You haven't the birds that they release during the wedding. They're not ravens, are they?
Birds that they release during the wedding.
Are they?
You overhear this conversation from within the crowd, and you're hearing someone insisting on someone else moving seats, and then asking about the birds they released during the wedding. And you hear the raven, and you do think of the inn that you attempted to get into this morning. But there is a clocking of this conversation. He says, I'm not sure they're releasing birds during the wedding.
Doves.
Sorry?
Sorry, I just know that in some places, traditionally, they'll release doves.
Doves.
Oh, that was it. Yes, they are releasing doves.
Doves, yes. Beautiful white doves.
I suppose it makes sense if we release ravens now, they wouldn't be seen.
Yeah. And quite a portent of doom. Not good for a wedding.
No. Did you want to sit down?
You can get someone to move for you if you want.
To get up.
No, it's quite all right. I don't need a seat.
Are you enjoying the wedding?
The wedding's not started.
Yes, it's not starting. Everything up until now. Have you enjoyed it?
Yes, it's very lovely. I'm new here. I'm visiting. So what a wonderful day to arrive.
Yeah. Oh, yes. How have you been finding your time here?
Interesting so far. I was.
You met old Jim, didn't you?
Yes.
Yes.
Her eyes are just gonna go massive. She's like.
There's only two interesting men in this entire place. And
as you pause, you can just hear.
Can
anyone spare a copper for old Jim?
Don't give him the copper.
I already gave him copper.
Right.
Is that a mistake?
No, it's fine. For me. He won't stop talking to you now if he spots you. Just
can I hide with you?
No. No. You'll attract too much attention.
The leg of your chair breaks.
Do I fall?
Yeah.
And Alaria's gonna instantly rush me. Oh goodness! And try and help him up, catch him.
Thank you very much. It tends to happen. Honestly, I was set longer than I thought I would. Was anyone going to get up and...
You notice the orange from your pocket is gone again.
It's gone.
Yep.
Okay.
Just in that moment, you realise that there's no longer a big orange in your pocket.
I do tap it.
No,
and
nothing.
There's nothing.
Did someone take something from your pocket as well?
An orange, I suppose, peeled.
I
suppose there's worse things to have lost.
Oh, goodness. I've already had my purse taken today.
Did you catch them? Or?
Yes, she gave it back.
Oh. You must have been very intimidating or persuasive, I suppose.
Yes, and she's gonna look really inwardly be like, no, it's more that I just looked really, really pathetic. But she's not gonna say that.
Aneurin, roll a perception check.
It's going to be a 22.
You overhear and you do clock someone talking about my purse was stolen and it was given back and they seem pathetic, and you do think there's only one person in the Thieves Guild that would give a purse back because the other person looked pathetic.
And I will say as well, this the whole now Alaria standing kind of with her hand over her crayfish at all times in a very casual way, but in a way where it's it's in there and my hand is over it, and if you try and put your hand in there, I'll notice.
We'll never change. I'm going to go up to these two as well after overhearing that. I'm going to go, did I hear... someone tried to steal from you today? Sorry, I'm Simon. Nice to meet you.
It's Simon, yes.
Yeah.
Alaria.
Alaria, I haven't seen you around.
No, I just arrived this morning.
This morning? Oh, well, welcome. I hope
Thank
it's
you.
been a nice time so far.
This wedding is lovely. That's what matters.
It certainly is.
Yes.
It's a big occasion for everyone here,
Yes.
so you came on a very opportune day.
I've heard something about holly hairs.
Oh yes, the Holly Hairs are one of the most prevalent, if not the most prevalent and popular families in the town.
Amazing. So this is a big town-wide event.
So it would seem, yes. I look at Solomon and just say, still thinking about the screaming orange, I'm like, you're enjoying the wedding so far?
Do you two know each other?
No.
Oh.
No, indeed, we don't.
No.
Aneurin, you'd know Solomon by reputation.
Yeah.
Solomon, you probably wouldn't know Aneurin.
Do you need anyone to show you around? Can I just do like a perception or appraisal on like what she's wearing? If
Give me
she's
a praise.
Praise. 22.
Can Alaria sense motives on this? Because she's naive, but she's not stupid.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I am wearing
roll a
black
bluff
leather.
check at the same time.
Solomon
Okay.
would sense motive.
So I think since I have a
And that's a dirty 20 on
Dirty
bluff.
20.
that's an 18 on sense motive.
You clock him looking up and down, and you kind of think he's checking you out.
Oh, then she's gonna be like, you see her kind of like flush a little red, and she's like,
Are you blushing?
sorry, I've had a little bit of wine. I'm good, thank you.
Understood.
Aneurin, you clock just the tiniest amount of the string of a drawstring of a purse coming out of the cleavage.
Uh-huh.
You also spot that this is the garb of someone who this was probably bought for them. The person themselves doesn't have money, even though that's kind of what you appraise from this, is that yes, this is normally you'd expect this to show the signs of rich. But what you're reading in body language and the other aspects is rich family, not rich themselves, is very much the vibe you're getting from this garb.
So you came here today and you say someone's already tried to steal from you?
Yes, it happened so fast. I was in the town square, and suddenly my purse was gone.
Did you see who did it?
Yes.
What did they look like?
Again, she's gonna, cause she doesn't feel like she wants to, cause she's like, oh my god, is he gonna get this person arrested? Cause they gave it back. It was quite nice of them. So think again, a little sense motive. So that is a 22.
22. He wants to know the name. You can shoot. Does Alaria know with that, do you think?
I don't think.
Why you want to know?
I don't think Alaria knows the name, right? No.
No, but Alaria knows you're just wanting the name or
Yeah.
a description of the person.
I think Alaria's wondering if you're gonna then turn around and be like, I'm a town's guard, arrest them, and she doesn't want to do that.
Okay, yeah.
I think there's no threat
Okay.
coming off Aneurin.
I
It's just an interest in knowing. You are someone that is interested in knowledge for knowledge's own sake. This is what you're almost reading. in
Okay.
this.
A red-skinned tiefling woman, dark hair.
Red-skinned tiefling woman. Makes sense around
You
here, unfortunately.
you know of her?
There are many tieflings, though you probably haven't seen too many, but tieflings around here usually are out for your purse.
Or your oranges.
Alaria's gonna be a little bit like, that sounds like a weird stereotype. Just a little. It's just gonna like a little like.
Don't worry.
And then I'm going to go in closer and I'm going to go,
I don't want anyone arrested or anything. It's cool.
Someone bumps into you, like your sort of side that you're turned away from, and as you're leading Mel through the crowd to get Mel to the grandstand, you bump into Alaria and just knock her slightly as you're sort of just trying to navigate the crowd.
Immediately, her hands go across all of her to check that everything's still on her.
I don't think Ahanu says anything. She just sort of gives her just a look and carries on focusing on Mel.
Yeah, and Alaria will just move out the way because I think she'll clock person in white.
Yeah.
That's the bride. Out of the way.
Person of importance.
Yes,
in
yeah,
this
just get out the way. Not.
scheme. Cool. So more mingling happens. The time passes. Music starts playing, and the ceremony begins.
Finally.
here we go.
A priest in a long, flamboyant but humble, if that makes any sense whatsoever, gown, grey with a small kind of black trim sewn into the hems, stands before the crowd, and in that way that very few people can, whispers loudly to the crowd. Everyone hears it softly, but everyone hears it. And he says, "We are gathered on this fine evening to join the hands of two of our beloved citizens, Otto van der Velde and Melisandre Hollier." The ceremony continues, and readings are done by Hollyhair's Anders. Melisandre's brother does a speech. Kira and Katerina both do a reading from one of the old romantic tales. And there's a lot of beauty and a lot of just silent praise towards the gods of marriage and happiness. And then the vows begin.
Otto says,
Solomon.
Solomon, yes, not to get the mixed up. Sorry.
If you want me to do something, now's the time.
Who are you talking to? You want me to tell you what to do?
Yes. Could you direct me to where the banquet will begin?
Excuse me. We are in the middle of the ceremony.
Yeah, shut up.
Anyway.
Find out together. Thank you.
Do you, Melisandre Hollyhair, take this man to be your lawful wedded husband? And as she takes a breath to say, "I do," the moon breaks through the clouds, and almost as if an arrow sent from the heavens, a beam of silver light lights up her hair, and it glows with this blue silver light. And it's this sort of divinely radiant act. The crowd, excepting Solomon, they were all pretty quiet before, but they are now in a stunned silence. Mel herself doesn't notice. How often does one see one's own hair? But can almost see the light from her hair bouncing off of Otto and can tell something's up, and sort of pauses, looks around, and then says, "I do." The priest turns to Otto. "Do you, Otto van der Velde, take this woman, Melisandre Hollyhair, to be your lawful wedded wife?" And he, jaw dropped, just says, I do." And then the priest pronounces them husband and wife. A huge, there was going to be a cheer anyway, but an absolute cacophony of cheers as they kiss, and for the first time are husband and wife. And then the party starts! Yeah! More food than anyone, even the rich folks, has ever seen is brought out. There is cakes, buns, pastries, there's a cake 7 tiers tall, fish for 3 entire tables, there is venison, there's all the meat you could possibly imagine, there's pheasant, there's goat, there's everything, there's cheeses, olives. Absolutely wondrous banquet. If you can think of the food and it exists, then it's probably there, and even if it's magical, it's probably still there. Absolutely glorious banquet, and even more so, there is this beautiful coming together of people, poor and rich, that no one is having to pay for anything. And so the people that are thinner and look like they haven't eaten as long have this opportunity to just fill themselves to their heart's desire. It's beautiful. Alaria and Ahanu, you sort of bump into each other again as the wedding ceremony has ended, and Ahanu, if you're sort of trying to make your way back into the crowd to sort of somewhat disappear again after this moment in the spotlight, so to say, and you sort of bump into each other again.
Hello. Hi. You were part of the ceremony, yes? Oh, yeah. I suppose you could say that, yeah. Yes. How do you know the happy couple? Otto is actually my dad.
Oh, what? Congratulations! Congratulations! Such a lovely day.
Do you know what? It's been raining for the past few weeks, so yeah, pretty lucky.
Yeah, what a wonderful day.
Yeah.
She's sort of like noticing that she looks really nervous, and I think she's clocking that it's mostly humans here, so like someone like Ahanu is probably gonna.
You haven't yet seen another half-orc.
So yeah, I think she's gonna get on. Yeah, just sort of let Ahanu dissolve back into the crowd where she feels more comfortable.
She sort of is relieved by this and is quickly nods and just sort of gives her a bit of a side eye and is cheers, thanks.
Yeah.
Aneurin, are you wanting to get to your duties at this point?
Indeedy, well, some people. I'm gonna go to one of the fish tables and I'm gonna see if I can find a few people who are maybe bending over to get some halibut or some salmon or anything like that.
Yep.
Solomon's
definitely there.
I'm not picking his pocket.
It'll only have a skinned salmon in there that cries when you bite it.
Am I rolling perception first?
Yep. While you're doing that, Solomon, you've noticed the chair seems to be following you.
Dragging its feet across.
You don't hear it moving, it's just every time you look, it's still behind you, waiting to be sat on. We'll come back to that.
17.
You find a fair few pockets, not much, just the odd couple of copper, a few silver.
Nice.
There is one person who's got a customized gold piece. So it has, instead of the face of the king of Organsfell, it's got the face of the old Earl of Ashmourn, Earl von Strauss, who died a couple of decades ago. And it's got that face imprinted, which was made in sort of it was an occasion where they sort of minted these coins for Ashvale because it was the first inherited title to be given in Organsfell that was actually inherited.
I see that when I stare at it for a few seconds and then I put it in a different pocket to the rest of them.
As you put it in your pocket, the ring on your finger sort of almost vibrates in a way that sort of it feels like someone's stroking your finger, just side to side.
I think that's enough to stop him there for a moment. He kind of looks up to the moon. He takes a deep sigh and he kind of... I'm going to take myself away from the crowd for a little bit, I think, for a few moments.
Yeah, and Solomon, the chair that's following you.
Is this the first time I've noticed? Or have I noticed she's been following me? Since the...
It's the first time that it's been obvious that something's happened. Previously you'd sort of been turning while around the chairs and there'd been a chair that was behind you. But now you've walked over to the food table and turned around and there's still a chair behind you.
Solomon, again, when it comes to the mystery voice, he always just kind of looks up.
Yeah.
But he says,
Is this your doing? No.
he goes.
You
over.
notice that there's a bit of stitching in the chair that's come loose in the upholstery of it.
Okay.
Do you want to interact with it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He goes over.
What's this then?
And he pulls.
As you pull it, you realise it's not stitching. In fact, the upholstery is stitched with orange pith.
He just keeps pulling.
More and more orange pith. You know the little strings, and it's literally it's sewn together with orange pith.
Very strange wedding.
Roll a perception check.
19.
The chair smells of orange. You're allowed to laugh.
I don't think he wants to laugh. He's just confused.
No, you Elliott are allowed to laugh.
Oh, thank you. He grabs he taps the nearest person on the shoulder and says,
Yeah.
Hello. Could you do me a favour? This chair. Am I going crazy, or does it smell of oranges?
He sort of stops and considers for a minute and says, you want me to smell your chair?
I'm just as confused as you are. Could you please?
How long were you sitting on it?
I was... The longer we talk, the quicker the longer this will go on. Just
He
please.
doesn't look happy about it, but he does
Thank
oblige.
Scented?
He bends over. Oh! It smells of rotting flesh.
That's not my chair. I believe it needs to be returned post haste. Would you take the chair back, please?
Where?
Anywhere. Away from me.
No.
No.
No. He's holding his nose as he talks.
I'll do it myself then.
and he just goes to pick up the chair and just
About your day, and he
continues.
looks at you as though he's being like, yeah, he is mad.
Someone picks up the chair and just returns it to a corner, but then backs away whilst looking at it,
Yeah.
making sure it's not moving,
Yeah.
and then just returns back to the fish
Cool.
to make up a plate
As you-
because he hasn't eaten.
As you get
He's
back
getting
to the fish,
yeah,
you notice that, and you know how like the old boar's heads with the boar like
the same
eating an
moment.
apple?
Yes.
Yeah. There's like a massive, massive fish, and in its mouth is a peeled orange. And it wasn't there before. You're absolutely certain.
Kind of looking at the fishmonger. I say,
Is that a new custom that I'm
What
unaware
the
of?
hell's that
No.
doing there?
Yes, the orange peeling in the fish's head.
That's just
Mouth.
weird.
It is weird.
Orange and fish don't go together at all.
Could you recommend me some food that isn't orange scented?
That isn't orange scented.
Yes.
Well, yes, all of the food that isn't an orange.
I'll take a plate of that then, please. What sides are there as well? Is it all fish? Do I
Yes.
have to go somewhere else?
There's about 10 tables of food.
Tended.
You see these 10 tables,
Yes.
and you help yourself.
Right. Well, okay. I'll take a plate of that then.
Of what?
The fish. That one, right?
Yeah, cool, fine.
Yes. What's the name of this one over here? It smells very good.
The one with the orange in its mouth.
No. I'll take just the one. That one.
The
one.
salmon?
Yes.
Yeah?
The salmon. Yes.
A whole salmon.
As much as I'm allowed.
You're allowed as much as you want.
Give me a decent portion.
He sort of chops the head off a salmon, chops the back off, and sort of rips it open, and there's lots of nice cooked salmon in it, and he puts the sort of fillet on your plate.
Thank you very
hands
much.
it back.
Thank you. I don't have to. No, of course I don't have to pay for it. It's a banquet.
It's all been prepaid for this.
Give them my thanks.
And he goes and sits down at the nearest table.
So you're not going to grab any sides? Or...
No.
Okay.
No.
You sort of find a chair to sit at,
Yeah,
and you put your plate down.
yeah.
And then you feel something like almost roll into you, like a kid had kicked a ball into your leg.
Oh, God.
He peers down, assuming it's an orange.
No,
It's not.
just a ball. It's got a bell in it though.
Bell.
As you sort of move it, it sort of rings and jingles like a bell.
He picks it up and shakes it.
It's got a bell, and as you sort of shake it and it sort of rings with the bell, you can hear it go.
Are there any kids running around?
Nope.
No.
No, it's too late now. All the kids have probably gone to bed.
It's too late. You just shake it again. You shake it even harder.
Who's there? Yeah. Who's there? Who's there? Solomon. Solomon. Are you enjoying the wedding? Are you enjoying the wedding?
He just puts it back on the floor and eats his fish.
So we cut back to Aneurin pilfering pockets as he does. You hear, while you're sort of scrounging around in people's pockets, you hear the briefest sentence of someone's conversation. You hear someone say, "I hear you have a bone to pick with your husband's brother." That's all you catch of them.
And yeah, I kind of slowly edge my way closer to where this conversation's happening. I'm going to kind of lean against the wall.
Yeah. You clock that it's a dwarf, and because you're behind them, you can't tell if it's a dwarf man or dwarf woman, because they're almost impossible to discern even when you're looking at their face, let alone when it's just looking at their back. Talking to a probably mid-30s, but you've been very wrong today, woman who sort of just looks down and says, "So what if I do?" And then the dwarf just looks up and sort of from the side of their mouth just goes, "Come to the hovel west of the town gate tomorrow at moonrise. Come to the hovel west of town gate tomorrow at moonrise." And then they immediately the dwarf immediately separates themselves from the woman.
And now I'm going to watch them as they both separate, and I'm going to say to myself, "Very interesting. Oh, I do like this job sometimes."
And the party continues. At one point, Ahanu, one of your responsibilities is you bring out one of the big centerpieces, which is one of the cakes. And at this point, Charles, who's been sort of milling around, Charles von Strauss, Richter von Strauss, they both excuse themselves and make their way, presumably into the mansion, to go to sleep. And then Otto comes up to you and he says, "Have you seen Mel?"
Am I still holding the cake at this point?
No, you just put it down on the table.
She was. I swear, wasn't she? I think she just went to the bathroom, you know.
Yeah, she went to the bathroom, but it was like 20 minutes ago.
Maybe it was just bad fish. I saw one with an orange in its mouth earlier. That is just a weird combo.
Yeah. It's just... and an explosion bursts within this inferno from the first floor of the house. The house is ablaze and screams from every direction imaginable through the crowd burst forth. And we are going to stop this first episode right there.
What?
Special thanks to Joe Jenkinson for the official Mourning Never Comes theme, and Zapsplat for their special effects, ambience, and additional music. You've been listening to Fumbling for Lines Campaign 1, Mourning Never Comes.